What do I most hope to see at low on? Just stop being lame and just make the game better. They know how to do it. It's easy to do and they know how to do it, and they'll start doing it when they start losing numbers and players and money. No, dude, I can make the game better in 10 minutes. Do it then. You ready? Here's how you make the game better in 10 minutes. All of these, move them to the front. All of the skill point potions, move them to the fucking front. All of these, move them to the front. Every single one. Don't put RNG behind any of these. Move them all right here. So that it's easy to go claim. It's been to knock out right away. All of them for new players. Nerf the honing by a shitload all the way to current endgame content. Nerf the whole thing. There's no reason to. You're going to move out of this tier anyway. Okay? This shit, literally delete it. There's no point of these. What kind of weekly gives you 11 stones? Somebody explain to me how a weekly gives you 11 stones. 11 stones for a weekly? Delete it. Front load the gold elsewhere. Put these mats elsewhere in the game. Delete it. Too many things to track. It's unnecessary. Just get fucking rid of it. Chaos dungeons, put them at 1. Guardians, put them at 1. I know Saint was saying that Guardians at 2 is fine with. No, I don't want to do the same exact fight 2 times in a row. Put the silver awards and all the things that you took away from the Una, just put them right here. Right? 1 Guardian, 1 Chaos. Nerf the honing all the way to current content, always. Just to get new people into it. Rework all that horizontal, all of the runes. Just give them the runes. There's no point anymore. We don't need 17 ranks of... We don't need all of these ranks. Just do purple and legendary. People start with purple runes. They can get their legendary ones. Don't make them RNG based. That alone right there makes the game way fucking better. Like already way fucking better. Yeah? And if I could literally change whatever I could want to do in the game, if I could actually change whatever I want in the game, I would offer the ability to switch your class on a Hyper Express. Like that's what I would do. Like something to do similar to BDO. If you want to switch off your class, you can. You can just turn your class into something else. Like BDO does that all the time, and that would make a huge difference because it's too vertical and it feels too bad to start over, and that sucks, dude. That sucks. So BDO, you can swap your gear over to another new class when it comes out. When a new class comes out, give people the ability to change their ticket. Like they can change their class. And you can do that every couple of months, like every 6 months or whatever. So that way they can kind of change it around. Like at least give them the chance to do that. Only problem with doing that is it could be like, well, what if everyone goes to one thing? But I think giving people the option of some way to do it. Gems all should be account wide. All of your gems should be like a tab like this. Where is it? They don't go here. When you go onto a character, you have gems, and you just select it like similar to this thing. Just have it to be where you just like you can just pick them on your character when you log in, and you have like a pool of gems. So all of your characters just you have a selection of gems that you have because you've earned them. You only have to earn once, and that's it. Cards, everyone in the game should start with LOS 18. I think it's fucking stupid that you make another card set that looks like a noob card set. It's stupid. Everyone in the game at bare minimum should start with LOS 18 at this point in the game. Why do you make a deep dive card set that signifies that you don't have LOS 18 so people are going to see that and go, oh, I don't want to play with you. You have deep dive. Right? If you're not going to just delete them, everyone should start with LOS 18. Right? These are small changes already that make the game better. And they're not hard to do, by the way. Everything I just said is something that you could do at low on. Right? What I just said is things that you could do in 6 months. Right? In 6 months, you could do that. Because it's just UI changes and percentage changes and deleting of stuff and reworking mats. My point is, that's what I'm saying. It's easy for them to do this stuff. Right? I could go on for hours about like other things that I wish the game did differently, but I just named like a bunch of just fat QOL that would make the game way more enjoyable. Way more enjoyable, right? These are real changes that you could do very easily that would not require insane. I'm not asking them to develop 5 new pieces of content or new raids. It's just QOL and better new player systems that are infinitely fucking better than just having to do expecting a new player to go sail around and do all these things. Oh, you need a purple rune? Go do 38 fucking... You need a purple wealth rune? Go do 38 fucking sea voyage missions? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying don't have Omnium stars, right? Sure, it's fine, but don't put main progression things that you need. Put this at the end, right? Like these at the end. Don't put these things like what the fuck? Just put them right here. Why is this the first thing you get? Just give them the runes. Give them all purple runes, and then they can get their legendary ones later. These are, my whole point is, the way you play the game, that's not what the game is about anymore. They want you to play the game, but that's not what it's about. And it's about making an encouraging system to hop into, right? If you look at this letter, this is what I want to know about Loan, okay? This thing right here, they talked about all of this shit that they were going to be working on, right? All of these things about gems, tripods, cards, etc. And so we're going to see, right? Like, this is them basically sending out a letter before Loan to try to prevent people from getting pissed off. But it was all, we're working on it, we're working on it, we're working on it. So let's see what they're actually working on. Because again, all of the things, because they can do it. These are so easy changes, right? Like, these are so, you make this 50 out of 100. They can do it. And I was talking with Saint, it's basically, that's their oh shit button. If you ever played WoW Shadowlands, what was their, who played Shadowlands in the chat? Type of 1. Anyone? Okay, what was their oh shit button? What was their, oh, we need to do something? What did they do? It was their ripcord. They were like, all right, well, we'll just get rid of we'll get rid of the covenants. They can do that. Them acting like they can't do that is insane. They can do it. They can make the game better instantly tomorrow if they want to. But what's gonna make them do it, you wanna know what's gonna make them do it, boys? Money, right? This is what's gonna make them do it. This concert right here is gonna make them do it. No, not Zach Rar. They don't give a fuck about the Zach Rar shit, boys. You know what's gonna make them do it? Because Zach Rar doesn't have a K-pop concert fucking going on. You know what I mean? They don't have fucking... They don't have that. You know what I mean? Fireworks and shit like that, dude. It's the Maple game that will make them do that. When they start feeling pressure and competition and they start having the reason to fucking go do it. Again, I could go on in detail for a while, dude. Get rid of Unas, get rid of the double chaos, get rid of the double guardian, and then every single fun event in the game that people have had, like Naruni Racing, the Hammer one, they added a new island where it's like a fucking, I don't know what it is. It's like this water gun thing where you like prevent people from moving. The Somerset, add a golden saucer in the game too. Like add little mini games, mini game islands, put those in the game that already exist, have them permanent. And yeah, it's fine if people have more free time to do shit. If the game is less vertical, they can play some alt characters. It's fine if there's downtime, right? That's totally fine. Will you end up playing Lost Ark more? Probably not. You will probably end up playing Lost Ark less. However, there will be less burnout and frustration in the community, and that's fine. I think that's the better route, because if you try to stress people out too much, it'll burn them out, and it's hard for people to get into the game. On top of all of that, if you look at the vertical progression, it's way too steep, bro. Like, if you look at how BDO does it, they launch a new piece of gear like every zone. You're constantly having to get vertical. And if you, and then what I would do, the last thing I would do is I would announce a tier 4 at some point then. If you're gonna do all this stuff, make people play, like, whenever we had a WoW expansion, we had like a downtime, like a tune down season. Towards the end of the expansion, Blizzard would always just fucking remove all the bullshit. They let everyone have fun. And the end of the expansion was always the most fun because all of the bullshit was gone. So announce your tier 4 shit, take away all the bullshit, let people swap their classes around, just kind of have fun, like give them that opportunity to play a little bit less and fuck around, and then give people a reset for season 3 to come into the game, right? Like, that's what the game needs to do. And they know that, right? But they fucked themselves by not doing tier 4, and now they have to wait till Kazaros and all this other bullshit, so they need to make your experience better, and I promise you that's something that they can do. It's not like they can't do it. It's not like I'm asking them to develop a new raid. I'm not asking them to develop a new system. I'm literally just saying make your system currently less aids while you work on the other systems. And they can do that, right? But they're only going to do it when they feel pressure from stuff like this. The question is, do you think Koreans want this? Of course they do. It doesn't, dude, of course, it's not about what Korean, what do you mean? Like, it's not like, okay, first of all, I feel like the only people that play Lost Ark in Korea now are the ones that are selling fucking their gold and they're busting and shit. That's literally the only one. You think a new player's coming into the game? Inven? Yeah, because they're all fucking selling their gold. They're all, and also, when the fuck did anyone care about what anyone writes on Inven? I don't know why we treat Inven like it's this holy fucking grail. I've said this before. Who? The forums? The Korean forums? The Korean Reddit? Do you guys take anything anyone seriously says on Reddit ever for any game? So why is Inven this blessed Reddit? It's literally what it is. It's a Reddit about the game. They're the same bozos, but they're Korean. Doesn't matter. It's the same shit. They can make the game better tomorrow if they wanted to, right? Are they going to do everything I just said? No, but I at least want to see them recognize and make some of the fucking changes, right? Like, they're not hard to do. You fix it. It's so easy to do it. It's easy to do. So at least fix some of it, right? At least fix some of it. I don't care about a new class. Cool, a new class. The class patches in this game last fucking 2 weeks. You wanna know why? Because it's too vertical. Make the right, it's the shit I've been saying for a year, bro. Nothing's changed. I've been saying the same shit for a year. I don't flip-flop. I've been saying it fucking back then. And back then everyone's like, you don't play the game. Your opinion doesn't matter. You just swipe all the time. Your opinion doesn't matter. Because they're stupid. Those people are stupid. Those are dumb people. There's dumb people in the world. What does that mean? They're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. Make it better. So I don't want to rant about it. I'm over it. I don't want to rant about it. That's why I don't like taking games too serious. It's too easy to get mad over dumb shit.